based it all on a Rand McNally map, this huge map company. Rand McNally made a map with Aglo, New York, in the same place that General Drafting had made up Aglo, New York. So General Drafting calls Rand McNally, and they say, we made up Aglo, New York. You are so in trouble. We're going to sue the pants off of you. And Rand McNally said, no, Aglo, New York is real. Because people kept going to the intersection of those two dirt roads and expecting there to be a place called Aglo, New York, someone built one. And that is kind of a story at the very heart of Paper Towns. And it was when I heard that story that I started to first think about Paper Towns, about road trips to imaginary places. What is the difference in a journey when the place that you're going to is a place that you've partly made up? And so, you know, in the same way that the book is about how we imagine other people, it's also about how we imagine our stories and how we imagine places. And I'm really interested in the relationship between the world that we map and the world that is. So, for instance, I believe that if we put places like Aglo, New York on our maps, they will come to exist. But on a broader level, that like we can choose what, to an extent at least, what we put on our maps, and we can, those things have a way of becoming real. And okay, good. I'm like, oh, who the F is Hank? That just doesn't make any sense if you haven't watched a lot of our videos. But Hank is a massive incandescent gas, which makes even less sense. Is Natalie Tran here yet? So, like, the most famous video blogger in the world is this woman named Natalie Tran, who on YouTube is Kinokuniya channel, and I saw her last night. She's not here yet, but I'm sure she'll say hello when she is here. She's awesome, though. You should go up to her and talk to her. It would make her really happy, I think. Did you go to your prom? We didn't really have a prom. If so, what songs did you dance to? None. I'm not really a dancer. I'm more of a, yeah, I don't really dance. Except when I happy dance. Yeah. Happy dance! Happy dance! I like this mic feedback. Is anyone watching? Okay, here I'm going to take some questions with voices. 5 things you can do with a carrot? Apart from eat it. I can only think of a couple. Which one is the Yeti? I don't know if I'm allowed to answer that. I'm waiting for some kind of sign. Oh, she just waved. She's the one who just waved. My wife is called the Yeti, if you haven't watched our videos, not because of anything having to do with her physical appearance, but because she has never been seen in our video blogs and will never be seen in them. So tonight is your only chance to see the Yeti, so, you know. Okay. I'll take a few questions if you want with hands. So you can't just ask the question that I already answered. Yes? Why did I choose the name Catherine in an abundance of Catherines? So the other thing about this guy is that in addition to being really good at anagramming and fairly good at math, he also has dated 19 girls, all of whom dumped him, and all of whom were named Catherine. And which you're probably saying, oh, that's not very statistically probable. But I don't want to fight with you, but it is. In fact, there's like 350 girls between the ages of 16 and 18 right now living in the city of Chicago who are named Catherine, so it's totally plausible to have dated 19 of them. In fact, like, the surprise is that he hasn't dated more. But the reason I picked the name Catherine is A, because it was common enough to be possible, and B, because Catherine, I'm not good at anagramming, so I had to cheat a lot, and Catherine's contains both the word heart and the word tears. Yes?
Will you please tell people in America that we don't ride kangaroos to work and that drop bears are a lie?
I think it's a pretty small percentage of Americans who believe that. I mean, there's lots of problems with America. But yeah, when I go to speak about Australia, I will definitely report back positive things. Yes?
Will you take our cupcakes?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. We make cupcakes.
Yeah, I'll take your cupcakes.
The cake is also a lie.
Australian Nerdfighters versus American Nerdfighters. Like, when we were on tour, when Hank and I were on tour, we would get a lot of gifts, which was, like, super generous, and we really appreciated it, but we'd almost never get food. And that was what we really needed. Because we'd like finish working like a 5-hour Nerdfighter gathering, and we'd be like, yeah! And then we'd get back to the minivan, and we'd be like, oh, I haven't eaten today. So yeah, I'll take your cupcakes for sure. Thank you. In fact, that's very generous of you. Yes.
On the back of Paper Towns, it gives away the whole point of the book, like the whole ending. How do you feel about that? I read the back after I'd read the book and just went, what? The whole mystery of Margot.
Oh yeah.
Is.
Oh, there are 2 versions of that cover blurb, and apparently the new version doesn't do that.
Oh, it's good.
So yeah, so problem solved. But I probably have the new one. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I have to say that probably bothers readers, but it doesn't bother me because I don't really believe in spoilers for my books. I think like the most beautiful thing that a novel can do is when you know exactly what's going to happen, but it still hits you as if it were new. If any of you, I don't mean to keep harping on this book, but I do this even when he's not here. If any of you have read The Book Thief, you'll know, and it's not a spoiler to say this, that you know that certain characters are going to die very early on in the novel, and yet when these characters die, it is the most painful experience of your life, including like when people you know have died.
You could say
so,
that for laughter as well.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to